Hey Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? Hey Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool mic here, and this what this is a brand new product from the Dyson brand, which is called a Purifier Big+Quiet that has a formaldehyde option on here to help you guys remove and detect that certain type of chemical or thing that's in the air or using in your carpet or rugs. So if you guys see my previous video, I actually viewed another one from this brand before that's very similar design as this one. But the one that I showed you guys before, that one is not as high tech and it doesn't give you guys as much stuff that's on this one. And what I mean is that some of the features on here in terms of where you can angle it and also the remote control and some other stuff available, they actually have a lot more on here compared to the other one, which I will cover in a different video. But for this one in particular, this is what it actually looks like when you guys do get the package. So I'm actually open up and show you guys what the inside looks like and what's included first. So once you guys open up, inside as usual, they do provide you guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And then right underneath that, we do have everything else. So if I slightly tilt it, you can see that's what the inside looks like. So what I'm doing right now is put this down on the ground to make it a little bit easier for me to take it out because it might be hard for me to reach out right here. I probably want to open up this one first because this should be the main product that I showed you guys before as well. So they do have the protection layer here. And if you guys do pull it out, here is the actual product. And that's everything that's on that side. Let's close it back up for now. And now you're going to take out this side here. So this side, like I showed you before for the other version that's not as high tech, this is the bottom part and the top part's right here. So let's do take it out. Put this here on one side for now. And let's put these all back inside and we'll put this on one side for now because we don't need this anymore. Let me put this stuff back inside as well to save in space. And now let's have all the wrapper on here to show you guys what it actually looks like. So it looks like for this one, when you guys get it, it's all nicely wrapped up and sealed up so that way you know it's brand new. So let's open up from the top and let's take off all the wrapping on here first. There's a film on top for you to remove here. And we take this off as well. Let's take off this box here for the cable. And then here we do have the remote. So the other one that I showed you guys before, which is the white color one that's not as high tech, it does not give you guys remote control. And instead you guys have to control it on here, which I will show you guys in a second. But this is everything that's included inside. There's also the filter that's inside, which I will show you guys in a second. But this is everything that it gets so far. Alright, so before we put everything together on here to show you guys what it actually looks like, let me show you guys what it actually looks like for different parts on here and the inside of the filter and everything first. So we'll probably start with this one here first. So this is what the top part looks like when you guys do take it out. They do have the brand name. We do have the screen here. We do have the power button for the press. And this part right here is where the clean air will come out. And supposedly for this product, it actually allows you guys to angle where the air comes out from what I understand. But we will find out in a second. Back part right here, we do have the switch for you guys to push. And that will allow you guys to unlock it so that way you can take this off from the top part from right here, which I will show you in a second. But right here is what the bottom part looks like to insert it in. And when you guys do look at the color on here, it looks so nice. It has this very nice, like kind of like, I guess dark gray color that blends really well with the gold color that's in the middle. And when you guys do put on this one here, it looks even better because it has this very nice blue color on here. If you guys look really carefully on here, I believe they have the slot right here that should be magnetic. So maybe you guys can put your remote on here. So just like that. Which is very convenient. That way you don't have to worry about where to put the remote. The bottom part of this part right here, we do have the cable for you to plug in, which is a 2-prong option. But just like the one that I showed you before, they actually have the option for you guys to move it around. That way you guys don't have to really carry the product. And if you guys do carry the product, make sure to put this on first because if you guys do lift it up, you guys can see how this part just comes off. Because this is the part where you have to take off like the one that I showed you before, where it's the HEPA filter inside. So if I do move it, the HEPA filter is actually inside here. And then this part right here is the advanced carbon filter that you just pull out really easily if you guys need to replace it or whatever. But same thing like the other one that I showed you guys, that one and this one has the option to detect and help you guys remove formaldehyde when you guys use it. But pretty much all like the dust and everything will be sucked into the bottom part here. And then the clean air will come off on the top here. And when you guys are done, just clip it back on. Very easy and very simple. So they have one on this side right here and one on this side right here, but I believe it's one whole piece. And when you guys do look at the bottom, like I mentioned, it does have the wheels on there to roll it back and forth. And it's 360 wheels, so it makes it a lot easier for it to move it around. So that's what it looks like on here. Inside right here, like I mentioned, we do have the HEPA filter that you guys can use. And the way how you guys open up, there's a button for the press. So let's do press it. That will release it out. And then this is what the HEPA filter looks like inside. So you can see how big the product is. So it really will help you guys cycle all like the dust, the pollen, the formaldehyde up all over your ear or even on your carpet or rugs, which is really awesome. So if you guys are like me who do have like allergy for like maybe pollen or dust or anything, it's very nice to have one of these because I tested a lot of different type of air purifiers before and I compared different ones as well. But after testing the one that's very similar to this one here, which I think is called BP6, which is like a not as high tech version as this one right here. That one works so well to the point that it never even went to like unhealthy air, which I'll probably do another comparison video of that one versus this one here. But this is definitely probably one of the best air purifier out there in the market today so far that I know of, that I tested up so far, which is totally understandable considering how big the product is. So if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality air purifier for like a really large room or house, this is really good to have because it kind of works as an air purifier and a cooling fan, how the air flows in one direction when you guys use it. But once you got it done, put this back on top and kind of push it inside to lock it in, just like that. And then this part just goes on top, just like that. And then for this part, you just want to just put it on top like this. It only fits in one direction or one angle. And all you guys need to do is just push it down to lock it in, and it is all set. And like I mentioned, this part right here, you guys can just put it on top. So right here, just stick it on there. And now you guys do have air purifier that works really well. Move it left, right, up and down or whatever. And then for this middle piece right here, if you guys want to move it around, feel free to move it around if you guys want to angle a different position. And like I mentioned, for this back part right here, if you guys just pull it or push it, that will unlock it so that way you can take it out really easily. And if I have to mention on the side right here, they tell you guys what kind of sensor it has on here to help you guys detect the different type of chemicals or like the type of stuff that's in the air. So there's formaldehyde, there's like the different VOC, there's particles, dust, acid, etc. All the information provided for you guys here, let me see. So now that we show you guys everything that's included on here, now I'm actually turning it on to show you guys what it actually looks like, and we'll probably do a smoke detector test to show you guys how it does work. So let's put this back on first. And now let me actually plug it in and bring the camera closer to show you guys what it actually looks like and how it does work. All right, so right here we do have the product all set up. If you can see, this is what it actually looks like when you guys do put it on here. So feel free to use the button controls on here to use it. Let me see, I'll show you guys screen on here. Currently we do have the auto mode on. If you guys do take out the remote, feel free to change the different mode on here based on your own preference. So you guys can change the information on here to the AQ level, the 24 AQ level, PM 2.5, PM 10, HCO, VOC, NO2, show you guys the temperature, which is 70 degrees, show you guys the humidity, which is 34%. They show you guys how to change the filter on here and the filter life. And then we're back to AQ. So because the product is a brand new product, you guys can see how it's raising up a little bit. So it's kind of have to filter the product to make sure it's clean before it's do use it, which is totally normal to have that on here anyways. And if you guys do have it on auto mode, it pretty much auto adjusts for you, which is pretty cool. Like I mentioned, this one definitely has a lot more feature on here compared to the other one, which I will cover in a different video. So if you guys change the different speed on here, 1 is the lowest. And then 10 is the highest. And you can hear how powerful the fan is when you guys blow in this direction towards the front. And notice how quiet it sounds when you guys do use it as well. If I do stand inside here where the wind's not blowing, it's literally so quiet compared to a lot of other air purifier out there in the market today. It's really cool how this works as an air purifier and a fan option. And if you guys turn it back on auto mode, it basically back down to auto mode on here that's very quiet. This one also has sleep mode option available for you to use. So that's sleep mode and then off. So when you guys use on sleep mode on here, it's very quiet, which is perfect when you guys do fall asleep. And it still stays on auto mode as well, which is really awesome. So in case if there's like a fire or there's like some kind of smoke going on, it will help you guys suck up all the smoke in the air. And they also do have a time option for you to use. So there's like 30 minutes on here. There's 1 hour, there's 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, and then timer off. And also for this product, you do have the option to turn it off and on, but you also have the option to change the direction on here. So this is what it looks like on here at the moment. If you guys want to change it to this degree here, where it's aimed down, or aim up 25 degrees, or 50 degrees, or it's going to use all the different angles, you can change that as well. So it really cool, actually has the option available on here because the other one that I have that I show you guys did not have the option. All you guys have is a button to press to turn it on and to increase and lower the speed or no speed at all. And that's pretty much how I use on this one here. And I believe for this one in particular, they do have the option for you guys to connect on the app. So I'm actually trying to connect on the app really quick. So right here, you can see it does give you guys the option to add the device on your app. So let's press the power button here to connect it. And now it's pairing the machine. So it might ask you guys to sign up the Wi-Fi and everything again. but I'll give it a few seconds to kind of load up first. All right, so I just typed in my password for the Wi-Fi and everything, so now it's connecting. So it might take a few seconds, a few minutes to connect in. All right, so we just finished connection. So as in feel free to name it whatever you want. Let's name it dining room for now, so that way I can use it on Alexa in a second. And as you guys, when you guys purchase it, so feel free to fill all that out. All right, so this is what the app looks like once you guys got all connected. So it does show you the temperature, the humidity, and the HCHO. You guys can feel free to turn it on, turn it off, auto mode, and etc. on here, and even use it as a regular remote control option. So pretty much everything that's getting on the remote is on here. And if you guys try to use the Alexa option on here, let's see how it does work. So this should be called dining room. So if you guys tell it to turn it on and off, it should work. But let's give it a try. Alexa, turn off dining room. Alexa, turn off dining room. All right, so I just changed the name to study so it's a little bit easier to use it. But right now we can't use it just yet because there's updating firmware on here. So I'm gonna have to wait a few seconds for the update on here first. All right, so I did a few little tests while I finished doing the update on here, and I realized that for some reason, I'm not sure why some devices for the Dyson brand, it allows you guys to turn it off using voice control, but it doesn't allow you guys to turn it back on. Let me show you guys what I mean. So we just turn the on menu on here first. So if I do give it a try, Alexa, turn off study. It turns off, but if I tell it to turn back on, Alexa, turn on study. Stop. If it's in here, how it doesn't work on here when you guys turn it on, so I'm not sure why. There's some of the other Dyson product that I tested out as well. It has the same issue for turning on, but turning off is no issue. So I think when you guys have it on, it's fine, but I'm not sure why it's having that issue on here. But not a big issue because I still have the app control and I still have the control on here to use, which is super convenient. So you do have the option to use a manual control, remote control, app control, and even voice control, which is really awesome. But what I'm doing right now is to test it out to use some smoke on here and see how it does work when we do use it. All right, so right now I do have the product set up on auto mode on here. And right here, I do have my candle. So what I'm doing right now is create some smoke on here and let it go inside and see how it does work when you guys use it to see if it ever gets like unhealthy air quality and how fast it works. Because for the other one that I tested before, which is the white one, that one actually never went up to unhealthy air and it maintained at a really good level. But let's see how well this one works. So we're just gonna mix the smoke on here and see how it does work when we use it. All right, so this one actually jumps up pretty high. So the cool thing about the auto mode on here is the fact that it jumps up so high. But wait and see what happens. You guys see how it went to like 999 and it brings it down so fast. So I think the technology on here might be a little bit different than the other one I showed you before. This one actually has a stronger detector option on here that really brings it back down. Let me see how I show you the chart and the number on here. And I love how this one actually gives you guys the auto mode so that we can auto detect. Because the other one, when you guys use it, it doesn't give you guys the option to use auto mode. And it just stays either level 1 on the speed level or level 2 or no speed option. So it's really effective and how strong it does work. So we're ready to create some more smoke on here. Let's see what happens. You can see how all the smoke is being sucked inside. Then it starts jumping back up again, but it brings it back down immediately. So as long as you guys just keep the product on auto mode on here, I think it should be fine. And you should never have any issue with it not working or it don't have to worry about bad air quality because it will help you guys bring it back down to 0. So I can see how well the product does work. And I think this works even better than the other air purifier fan that I show you guys from the Dyson brand or other brands that I showed you before. And now the air quality is back to normal. So if you guys are living somewhere where it's really bad air quality, or maybe if there's like a sudden wildfire that just happened, having one of these is actually very nice. And this one actually help you guys collect like the dust, the pollen, and even the formaldehyde when you guys use it. So that's a quick little test on here to show you guys how well it does work when you guys use it on here. You can see how it does work and very powerful when you guys use it. And I love how quiet it is as well. And now you can hear how it's bringing back down the speed on here to normal speed slowly because the air quality is a lot better. All right. So now that we test out the product and show you guys how everything works on here and what you guys do get, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth or not. So like I mentioned, when I compared this one to a lot of other air purifier out there, whether it's from the Dyson brand or from other brands, so far out of all the ones that tested so far, that I think this is probably the best one that they made. And I might even buy another one for this to use for my family's place because it's so powerful for what you guys do get. Only thing about the product is probably the fact that how big the product is, so it takes up a lot of space, but it's not an issue because it does have the little wheels on the bottom to move around. But if you guys want something that's really powerful, where it gives you guys a lot of functionality on here in terms of the air purifier option, the fan option, where actually allow you guys to change the different angles as well, and also the fact to help you guys detect formaldehyde when you guys use it, and so much more, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have you want these, then obviously don't buy one and save it on something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.